there was an interesting report from Bernstein which highlighted, that most major domestic institutions, they are not really heavily invested in the PSU stocks in this current cycle. Their ownership in the PSU name stands at around 13.7% currently versus the 10-year average of about 14.6%. And instead, most of this rally has come from retail investors and foreign brokerages. Do you think that makes this rally, this spectacular rally that has played out in the last 12-15 months, a little bit suspect?
Well, suspect won't be the right word. There has been an inflow of funds, but the way that markets really work is that when everybody starts to buy and everybody starts to participate, then at some point of time, markets exhaust themselves. Now we saw a small sign of that in the last week when it actually rallied from 21,500 all the way back to 22,000. There was very, very thin volume, and that sort of indicated that maybe to some extent we have reached a point of exhaustion for the current buying. Even in the last 2 days, today also, I don't think the total volume exceeds what we were seeing maybe a week back. So that kind of divergence has happened. But we haven't seen a significant sell-off either. I mean, say PSU stocks may have been the stretch sector. The weekly RSI for the index itself is still at around 93, 94, which puts it in the extreme overbought zone. But we are still not seeing any kind of reaction there. So there is a natural flow of money. There is no doubt about that. Has that flow reached the point where everybody is participating and you have excess? There are signs, there are telltale signs from history to show us that that could be the case, and that's sort of why caution is really advised.
But sir, just in short, if you could help us understand, would you be buyer in the PSU stocks currently?
Oh no, I've been writing about the PSU sector for a large part of the last 2.5 years on the bullish side, but in the last 2-3 months I have turned extremely cautious of the segment because they've moved up very, very fast. Right. So the answer is no, I would not be buying over here. I'll probably wait for a decent correction. Like I said, the weekly RSIs are very overbought. That needs to really cool off.